The listing ceremony of the equity shares of Ganesh Infraworld Limited on the NSE merge. Thank you all for being here with us today and to celebrate this special occasion with us. Before we proceed ahead, may we request all of you to kindly rise up for national anthem, please.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
Thank you everyone. Please take your seats. Ganesh Infraworld Limited is proudly recognized as a leading infrastructure service provider excelling in delivering services to EPC giants. With an unwavering commitment to excellence, the company specializes in providing comprehensive end-to-end solutions for all erection services required in complex projects entrusted to them by their esteemed clients. Driven by a dynamic team of young and passionate professionals, Ganesh Infraworld is transforming the EPC industry with unparalleled service accessibility available around the clock, 365 days a year, directly at their client's doorstep. Their expertise spans civil and electrical infrastructure, road and rail infrastructure, and water infrastructure, making them the go-to partner for all service needs in these domains. As an employee-owned company, Ganesh Infraworld upholds the highest standards of integrity and professionalism, consistently exceeding expectations with precision, punctuality, and client-centric solutions. The company is not just a service provider, but a trusted partner committed to shaping the future of infrastructure with innovation and dedication. To begin with, we have here with us today the entire leadership team from Ganesh Infraworld Limited along with NSE officials, and we would like to welcome all of them with a bouquet. May I first welcome Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President NSE, to kindly join us on stage. Let the claps be on. Let's start this beautiful morning on an energetic note. Good morning and welcome, ma'am. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now we would like to welcome the management team of Ganesh Infraworld Limited. Please welcome Mr. Vibhor Agrawal, founder and CMD. A very warm welcome to you, sir, and many congratulations. Let the claps be on. Come on, everyone. Thank you for joining us on stage, sir. And now please welcome Mrs. Rachita Agrawal, Director. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am, and congratulations. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Vivek Vaishnav, Vivro Financial Services Private Limited. Welcome, sir. And thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Jayesh Vitlani, Vivro Financial Services Private Limited. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Hemant Gadodia, Investment Advisor in Victa CapServe Private Limited. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Dinkar Bagaria. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Piyush Marwa, ICICI Bank Limited. Okay, looks like he's not present right now. And now to begin the event on an auspicious note, we will have the lighting of the lamp, for which may I invite Mr. Vibhor Agrawal, founder and CMD with parents, Mrs. Rachita Agrawal, director with parents, Mr. Vivek Vaishnav Vivro, Mr. Jayesh Vitlani Vivro, Mr. Hemant Gadodia, Mr. Sudhir Kumar Oja, CFO, Mrs. Bharti Mundra, CS, Mr. Dinkar Bagaria, and Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President, NSC, and Mr. Sumit Khanna.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
The entire team of Ganesh Infraworld Limited, all the very best for an auspicious beginning. Let's give them a big hand, everyone. So thank you all for lending your hand to begin the event on an auspicious note. And moving ahead, may I now invite on stage M. Vivek Vaishnav, Director, Vivro Financial Services Private Limited, to share a few words on this momentous occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Members of and guests of Ganesh Infraworld Limited, esteemed dignitaries from the National Stock Exchange, investors and well-wishers. Thank you so much for coming on this momentous occasion of the listing of Ganesh Infraworld Limited. The company is getting listed today on the NSE Emerge platform of the National Stock Exchange, and it is our esteemed pleasure to be associated with the company for this IPO. Ganesh Infraworld is, of course, headquartered in Calcutta, but business all across India, of course, especially more in 10 plus states in India. It is definitely executing integral parts of infrastructure as we know today, and it has grown from strength to strength to become a very respectful and a competent execution company, giving great construction services to even large infrastructure companies as such. So we are sure that the way company has executed, the way they have built up a team, they definitely are going to go much ahead, and we are very happy to be associated with them. If I were to say something specific, I think the company has excellent leadership at the helm of affairs. Mr. Vibhor Agarwal, the founder and director, he definitely has created a great platform, according to me, a great platform for growth, not only for the business, but now for the public shareholders at large. I would tell you, the thing about Vibhorji is that, he actually works with a lot of passion. And the one thing which is worth learning is that, he has been very young, but he has used that ability to actually absorb as much as learning as he could from the get-go. So I can imagine that, I can tell you that in my first meeting in Interaction, it was supposed to be like a half an hour interaction just to sort of say hello and see. We spent 4 hours talking, and we both realized that this is an extremely enriching experience, to say the least. And what I know about Vibhorji is that even as on yesterday, when we were just talking, one of the things that stood out from a leadership is that he said that in the past 1 year itself, I was doing something where I was part of the management, I was micromanaging many things. What I have done is, over a period of this past 1 year, I've created team, created structure, created infrastructure within our company, so much so that now I'm able to put my time and effort in growth and in other forward initiatives. And that actually is music to the ears of shareholders, that now the company and the management has created a platform for growth. So we are very happy to see that, this vision is actually now going to get translated into a great future for the company. As a lead manager, we are very proud to actually have had the opportunity to lead manage this issue. So I thank the management completely for this opportunity. The issue has had a overwhelming response to the IPO from the investors. For a 98.58 crore issue size, we have received bids of upwards of 22,000 crore rupees. At an overall level, this has subscribed more than 230 times, but without the anchor and the market maker, it's upwards of 370 times. So in our case, I understand this might be a form of a record also. So we're happy to actually had this opportunity to actually work with the company and the excellent team behind it. With more than 7 lakh forms, this is actually one of our best performances. So we thank you so much for actually giving us the opportunity. I'd also like to extend my thanks and gratitude to our team at Vibro Financial Services. Thank you so much. Everybody has worked tirelessly with the right time limit in mind to see that we are able to achieve this within the time. So thank you to our Vibro team. I also like to thank the legal advisors, Rajani Associates. Thank you so much for the support. And last but not the least, thank you to the National Stock Exchange for providing us the opportunity and the approval to come and get us as listed today. On behalf of Vibro, I thank Ganesh Infraworld team and all the investors once again. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and we wish everyone continued success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vivek Vaishnav, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. Moving ahead, may I now invite on stage founder and CMD, Mr. Vibhor Agrawal, Ganesh Infraworld Limited, and request him to share a few words on this joyous occasion. So let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause, everyone. Welcome, sir.
Heartiest congratulations to everyone. So ladies and gentlemen, today is a truly momentous day for not just for me, but for all of us, as our company Ganesh Infraworld I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Infraworld Limited is getting officially listed. Just take a moment. This milestone of ours represents the culmination of countless hours of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It's a proof that when you step outside of your comfort zone, you open the door to growth and success. Sir, can I join again maybe in 5 minutes? Ma'am, please. Excuse me.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. We hope to see you back on stage in some time. And moving forward, may I now invite on stage Mrs. Rachita Agrawal, Ganesh Infraworld Limited, and request her to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Welcome, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing here today fills my heart with gratitude and pride. This milestone is a testament to the hard work and shared vision of everyone who has been part of this journey. I want to take a moment to express my appreciation for Vibhor, my husband, who has always believed in my potential beyond our home. He has encouraged me to work shoulder to shoulder with him, allowing me to actively contribute to building this dream together. A special mention to our sons, Vivan and Rishiv, who have brought light and joy to our lives. Their smile and love inspires us every day to keep striving for greatness. To our incredible team and our investors, thank you for your unwavering trust and support. This achievement belongs to all of us. I am excited for the future we will shape together. Thank you for making this moment truly unforgettable for us. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mrs. Rachita Agrawal, for joining us on stage and for sharing your heartfelt feelings with all of us. Let's give her a big hand once again. And with that, may I now invite on stage Mr. Hemant Gadodia, Investment Advisor to GIL, to share his thoughts on this joyous occasion. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause. Welcome, sir.
Thank you everyone for making this IPO such a grand success. When we started working on this together, we had no idea that this will culminate into what it has today. Mr. Vibhor Agarwal has a very large vision. I am sure he will make this company much bigger than what it is today. And going by what we are seeing, the way the listing is happening, I am sure he will have all the support of the entire investor community to back him achieve his dream. I wish the entire team of Ganesh Infra all the very best, and thank you Vibhor for making it such a grand success.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hemant, for joining us on stage. Let's once again give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, may I now invite on stage Mrs. Sangeeta Lakhi, legal team of GIL, to share her thoughts on this auspicious occasion. Let's welcome her on stage with a round of applause. Welcome, ma'am.
Hi everyone, and I didn't prepare anything, Just a big thank you, Mr. Agarwal, Vivro, for giving us this opportunity, and just congratulations. I have nothing more to say. I'm honored to, be given a chance to work on this assignment. Vivro has always, overperformed, and very happy for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Sangeeta, for joining us on stage and for sharing your thoughts with us. May I now invite on stage Mr. Dinkar Bagaria to share his thoughts on this joyous occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome once again, sir.
Today is a very good milestone which the company has achieved in its lifetime. Today, basically, it's a mixed feeling for a company where the company is very happy for achieving the milestone and opening its everything to the world so that the company can grow with the growth of the world and participate in the growth which the country is currently emphasizing. Similarly, the other feeling which the company is now getting is responsiveness. So till now the company was working responsibly for the stakeholders like employees, vendors, promoters. Now the company has to work similarly towards investors also. Since investors has now given a very good response and trust and expressed its trust towards the company, now I am 100% sure that the company will reciprocate the same way through its performance in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And moving forward, may I now invite on stage Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President, NSE, and request her to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Let's welcome her on stage with a round of applause. Welcome, ma'am.
Shri Vibhor Agarwal ji, Managing Director of Ganesh Infraworld Limited, Srimati Rachita Agarwal ji, Executive Director of Ganesh Infraworld Limited, Shri Vivek Vaishnav and Jayesh Vithlani ji of Vivro Capital. Good morning to all the dignitaries, the family members, the well-wishers, the investors and everyone out here. Welcome to the listing ceremony of Ganesh Infraworld Limited. As we saw, it's a leading infrastructure provider. Infrastructure services provider. NSE is proud to welcome Ganesh Infraworld Limited to our family of listed corporates, and this would be the 581st company to be listing on the NSE Emerge platform. The total market cap of NSE Emerge listed companies has crossed 213 lakh crores, and collectively these companies have raised about 15,422 crores. And from today onwards, Ganesh Infraworld Limited would be an integral part of this platform. To give you a background about the Indian capital markets, India is the 4th largest capital market in the world in terms of market capitalization, behind US, China, and Japan. Collectively, the market capitalization of Indian listed companies has grown about 113 times since NSE formed its operations in 1994. We also recently achieved a milestone of 10 crore unique registered investors. That's about 19 crore accounts or 7.5 crore families, approximately 20% of India's population directly investing in the stock markets today. And this is a testament of India's faith which Indian investors have on its entrepreneurial spirit and entrepreneurs like Mr. Agarwal. The IPO of Ganesh Infraworld Limited with an issue size of 98.58 crores has garnered an overwhelming response. And we hope that today's successful listing of the company will inspire many more companies to look at the public markets as an alternate for raising funds. We at the exchange are committed to make capital markets more accessible to all and to facilitate fundraising opportunities for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories. I congratulate the entire team of Ganesh Infraworld Limited and the merchant banker Wipro Financial Services, and all the parties who've been associated with this IPO. Today's accomplishment, today's successful listing is a testament of all the hard work which you've done on all these days. Once again, NSE welcomes you to the family and looks forward to supporting you in all your future fundraising endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind.
May I request Vibhor sir to now join us on stage and share a few words.
So thank you for having me again. So as you were talking, that today is a truly momentous occasion for all of us. And as our company Ganesh Infraworld Limited is getting listed on the National Stock Exchange, a prestigious platform to which the whole world is looking at nowadays. So as we take this bold step into the future, my heart is filled with gratitude and excitement for what lies ahead. First and foremost, I would like to thank all the team members of Ganesh Infra, the team members from Wipro, and the investors who has always shown their support to us. And because of them only today we are standing here. Also, I would like to express the deepest of thanks to the cornerstone of my personal and professional journey, my wife Rachita. She has always been an anchor and the greatest supporter. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Thank you so much.
May we request the entire team of Ganesh Infraworld Limited to kindly join us. We have 30 seconds to the countdown. So the moment we all have been waiting for has finally arrived. Requesting all the remaining guests to kindly remain seated. We have cameras behind capturing this special moment for us. As the timer strikes 10, I request all of you to kindly join me in the countdown with as much enthusiasm as you got. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Ganesh Infraworld Limited is now officially listed on the NSE Emerge. Many, many congratulations to all of you. We'll take one group picture and then we still have the ceremony to continue. So let's quickly take a group picture and continue with the ceremony. So we will just take the group picture now. The solo pictures we will take after the ceremony is over. We will give you ample of time to do that. We still have the ceremony to continue. All the remaining guests, we request you to please stay seated. We have cameras behind capturing the moment. Please remain seated. After this, we'll request Parvati ma'am and Vibhor sir and Mrs. Rachita Agarwal to kindly remain on the stage. We request all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats except Ms. Parvati Murthy, Vibhor sir and Rachita ma'am. We request all the remaining guests to take their seats, please. We request all the remaining guests to kindly take their seats, please. Thank you. And now to commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have exchange of mementos. First, NSE will give away mementos to special dignitaries of Ganesh Infraworld Limited. So may I request Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President NSE, to present a memento to founder and CMD Mr. Vibhor Agrawal and Mrs. Rachita Agrawal. So a listing certificate is being presented. NSE will also present a memento and a bell. Let's keep the claps on as NSE is presenting a bell to the company. And now, proud to be batches. May we request the back-end team to collect the mementos. May I now request founder and CMD Mr. Vibhor Agrawal to present a special memento to Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President NSE. Requesting Parvati ma'am to stay back, and thank you Mrs. Rachita Agrawal for joining us on stage, and thank you Mr. Vibhor Agrawal for joining us on stage. May I now request Ms. Parvati Murthy, Associate Vice President NSE, to present memento to BRLM Mr. Vivek Vaishnav. Vibhor sir, we request you to stay back. Thank you, Parvati ma'am, for doing the honors. May now request Mr. Vibhor Agrawal, founder and CMD, to present mementos to very special dignitaries whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of Ganesh Infraworld Limited. Please welcome parents of VA and RA. Vivan. Okay, Vivan is already there with us. Next, can we have Mr. Sudhir Kumar Oja, CFO? Do you want to announce it? Parents of Rachita Agrawal, Shashi Goenka and Amarnath Goenka. Is Parvati ma'am around? And we now have a special surprise. Mr. Sudhir Oja, CFO. So we now have a special surprise for both of you. We have a picture of the exact moment where the company got listed, and this is going to be presented by NSE. So may I request Parvati ma'am to once again join us on stage and present this picture to the company. Once again, thank you, Ms. Parvati Murthy, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. Next, can we have on stage Mrs. Bharti Mundra, CS? Next, can we have Mr. Dinkar Bagaria? Next, can we have Mr. Vivek Vaishnav, Mr. Jayesh Vitlani? Next, can we have Mr. Hemant Gadodia? Next, can we have Mrs. Sangeeta Lakhi? Please. Next, can we have Mr. Piyush Marwa and Ms. Akansha from ICICI Bank Limited? Thank you, Vibhor sir and Rachita ma'am, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now, for the closing speech, may I invite on stage Mr. Jayesh Vitlani. Okay, we have one more memento. No problem.
Vibhor ji, I will stand by you.
Okay, we have concept communication. We have Concept Communication Limited, Mr. Sudama and Ms. Pooja. After this, can we have Rikhav Securities Limited, Mr. Rajendra Shah. After this, can we have Mr. Dhaval Adalja from Link in Time? Okay, thank you, Vibhor sir, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors.
Good morning, everyone. Before I formally convey my vote of thanks, again I would request Vibhor ji to give now his speech again, as we could not, complete listen to him. I also acknowledge the presence of Mr. Prakash Diwan. Thank you very much, sir, for being here.
Sir, how are you?
Please, sir, I'll stand by you.
Because you have stood by us since last 1 year, that's why we are standing here today. So as I continue, that for the next, I would like to thank to my parents. I owe my foundation to them. Since childhood, they have instilled in me the belief that hard work is the key to a fulfilling life. They have always said, work is worship, and their wisdom has guided me every step of the way. A big thank you to Hemant ji, Invicta, Vivek ji, Vivro, Jayesh ji, Vivro, and to a strong family of more than 3,500 investor members who has shown faith in Ganesh Infraworld today. Your trust and confidence in us fuels our commitment to deliver on our promises, and we assure you that we will create value and drive a sustained growth. Together we will continue to innovate, build, and reach even greater heights. This listing is not the destination. It was never the destination for us, but the beginning of an exciting journey. Thank you for being the part of this incredible journey, to all of you, and making us the part of your esteemed family. Let us keep striving to create something extraordinary in the future. Thank you.
So we have a special surprise for Parvati ma'am now. Company would like to present something to NSE. So may I request Parvati ma'am to kindly join us on stage and request Vibhor sir to present it. Vivek sir, we request you to join us on stage. So once again, thank you Vibhor sir, thank you Parvati ma'am and Jay sir for joining us on stage. So with this we come to the end of the listing ceremony. We are grateful to our host, NSE, members of the board, well-wishers, shareholders and others who took the time out to celebrate the momentous occasion with us. Thank you all once again and have a great day. Before that, I will request Mr. Jayesh Vitlani from Vivro Financial Services Private Limited to do the closing speech. And after the ceremony, please do join us outside for the breakfast.
Thank you. I'll quickly, at least, would like to share some of our experience during the process of doing the entire IPO. So, first, I'll start with Vibhorji. As we have experienced, he has been so emotional today, but he is very hard worker. And he's a multitasker, extreme energy, extreme, I would say, the energy to follow up with each and every members, including us and the other members. I'll give small example of his. When, we were in the middle of the drafting the business chapter where we require his larger inputs. Then maybe it was little late in the night, and still he was helping us to draft the business chapter. He was also assisting his team at Calcutta for for some tender preparations. He was also talking to Rachita madam at that time. And when I asked after he was free, sir, what about the food? So don't worry, I already ordered. So we were so happy. It's a multitask. So he said, don't worry, you just continue to work. I already ordered the food. I know that you need, you and Dinkarji need the salads, and we ordered for boys pizza, so don't worry. So he's like that, Likewise, Dinkarji also has been very kind and very intelligent, I would say. He has helped us in the entire process. I sincerely thank him for at least be with us in the entire process. हेमंत जी के साथ थोड़ा हमारा इंटरेक्शन कम था, लेकिन जो उसके बीच में जो इंटरेक्शन होता था, तो I think there was one instance or the incident which I would like to share today. When we were when we were started, the process was very slow, because this is something which is not usual for the company. And the company team is busy. When we call Dinkarji, sir, I am busy in that. Then, the company secretary also says, sir, a lot of things on the conversion, this, that. But one message from Hemantji, sir, India is going to spend $750 billion in next 5 years, which is more than what India has spent in last 77 years. So seize this opportunity. I think this was one instinct, or I would say ignite, to see that let's capture this opportunity and work very hard. And Hemantji, thank you. I think this has really helped all of us to work very hard and see that we reach to a stage. I will I'm very thankful to the company secretary. She has also been very kind. She has traveled extensively. Anytime when we tell you come at 5 o'clock morning flight, she comes. So thank you. to her. Then, of course, our beloved director, Mr. Vivek Vaishnav. He has been very kind to all of us and helped us in the entire process. I sincerely thank you for your trust in us to reach to this stage. I am thankful to my team, Hardik, Samir, Aradhya, Kruti. They have been very hard workers. Excellent energy they have demonstrated in the entire process, and I really thank. Of course, Tushar Bhai is it goes without saying. I would thank Sangeeta also for giving the full support along with her team. We are thankful to our media partner Concept. Only one error which I can detect today from their contributions, that they could not train Viborji that he should not cry on the stage. Otherwise, and very nice coverage. More than 100 newspapers, print and 300, more than 300 newspapers, the coverage has come for this issue. So it is amazing. We are thankful to Rikhav for their support. We are thankful to Mr. Khanna. He has also been very helpful. Sumit for his support. And of course, NSE extremely, because we did this issue after a gap of maybe few years with NSE. And we have received extraordinary support, guidance, and the help in the entire process. Thank you, Parvati Madam and other team members for your support. I'm once again thankful to all of you to be here and grace these occasions. Thank you very much.